Good afternoon, I'm Kyle Hodge.
And I'm Michaela Chiklanova.
Welcome to the news on the highest level. Welcome to the Mountain News.
Good afternoon, everyone.
Today, we're not going to talk about the puppies, and not even the kitties.
No, Kyle, we have breaking news involving North Korea for today.
Well, we heard from our well-informed sources from the White House, an explosion was heard in the North Korean capital city, Pyongyang.
Our sources didn't go in such detail about what we know so far is that numerous high-ranking officials could be dead. This immediately sparked speculation whether Kim Jong-un, the dictator so far full of life, can be one of them. However, we cannot confirm nor disprove that so far.
Also, Donald Trump has issued a tweet on his Twitter account, and I quote, "I just got great news about North Korea. We are already winning again. I said it won't happen, so it won't happen. Making America safe again." So when referring to something of that won't happen, he probably means the North Korean ballistic missiles. And North Korea verbally threatened the world several months ago.
However, we are not sure whether this refers to any actual US action or policy. The official US press accounts remain silent so far.
In addition to this, we have obtained information that several diplomats or members of the North Korean diplomatic mission in the US have fled their embassy and are asking for asylum in the US.
This might indicate a severe crisis in North Korea. To add to the context, relations between North Korea and other states have been pretty tight last month. Am I right, Kyle?
Yeah, and apparently a political cleansing of the regime's opponents, like what we've seen in the case of Kim Jong-nam, the half-brother of the North Korean leader who was assassinated in Malaysia last month, is adding to that tension. But it's actually rather the ballistic missiles and nuclear programs that the world is afraid of. Reuters agency reported that an official who declined to be identified, and I quote, "North Korea is ready to carry out a nuclear test at any time, depending on the leadership's decision. We're keeping a close eye on its nuclear activities."
Also, the North Korean ballistic missiles program is growing fast and sparks concern among the world community. Just in February 2017, several North Korean ballistic missiles have been able to reach Japanese waters. The country also proved itself to be capable of developing and advanced technologies such as rocket engines.
So would these missiles really be able to strike the US, Michaela?
At least not so far. What is worrying, however, is that the country's leader Kim Jong-un has recently proclaimed that North Korea will soon be ready for its first ever intercontinental ballistic missile test, and he clearly goes in this direction.
Yes, indeed. DPRK tested new missile engine on March 24th, and this one made Kim laugh, literally. And it was claimed as a new birth for North Korea's rocket industry. And in pictures released by state news agency KCNA, he was seen watching the missile from afar, grinning in the control center, shaking hands with jubilant officers, then giving an elderly man a piggyback ride.
And more news is pouring in, so stay tuned to our special coverage of what seems to be a serious North Korean crisis. We'll get back to you after a word from our sponsor. Welcome back to our special coverage on the quite disturbing situation developing inside North Korea.
and we will be talking about the U.S. response to the North Korean threats. As you can see in the following video, North Korea's aim to annihilate the U.S. is serious. We have a video from our correspondent, Shaquandra Wilson, that reflects the views of the U.S. from North Korea. Take a look.
What do you think of President Obama?
오바마 상통에 싸가지고 싶습니다. If she's given the weapon, provided the weapon, she wants to shoot at him.
So if she's given a weapon, she would shoot at President Obama?
She wants to shoot at him.
Wow.
Wow.
Wow, good thing Obama is not in the office anymore.
Seriously, what a lucky man.
Do we have any clues on particular policy stances and strategies of any of the regional or world powers so far?
None of the main states concerned by the issue have yet to state any public positions or proclamations regarding the current events. However, Michaela, you have been digging into some previous proclamations of state officials of several countries concerned by the apparent crisis. What might be the stance of the world and regional powers?
Let me start with Rex Tillerson, the U.S. Secretary of State. In his first interview in office, he raised the possibility of both Japan and South Korea eventually obtaining nuclear weapons, although the preferred option would be the whole Korean peninsula without nuclear weapons. However, Tillerson didn't reject the possibility of a preemptive direct U.S. military intervention by force.
Jim Mattis, U.S. Secretary of Defense, also criticized this policy, stating that any North Korean use of nuclear weapons would draw an effective and overwhelming response from the United States.
광명성 3호 2호기 위성 발사 성공!
And this development really makes the whole world uneasy, especially China, because they are the only actor that has maintained a relationship with North Korea. On one hand, it is trying to punish North Korea by new sanctions aimed at the most important North Korean export article, coal, but Beijing is also concerned by the fall of the North Korean regime. Hold on. It seems that we have breaking news for this story. We have a reporter on the spot from AFP. AJ, can you hear me?
I can hear you.
What's the situation on the spot?
I can confirm an unknown explosion. It looks like a serious crisis, but it's too early to make any conclusions. However, what we know so far is...
AJ? It seems that AFP has lost all contact with the journalists. Along with AFP, the AP and PPA are voicing concerns about the safety of their personnel in North Korea. None of our sources are able to get a response from their North Korean counterparts regarding reasons for losing contact with their journalists. AFP confirmed that France will seek help from the UN in regards to freedom and security for their journalists.
We have information that the leaders of the world and regional powers are privately calling for an emergency negotiation meeting in the Czech Republic at an undisclosed location.
And now let us introduce the delegations. Defense Minister of Japan, Helena Katarina Ritke.
UN Ambassador for Japan, Martin Kohut.
Minister of Foreign Affairs of Japan, Jan Perle.
Prime Minister of Japan, Thomas Morin Robinson.
President of the Russian Federation, Sylvia Kvartova.
Permanent Representative of Russia to the UN, Natalia Sudakovova.
Defense Minister of the Russian Federation, Romana Serbenkova.
President of South Korea, Ludmila Lishkovska.
Minister of Unification, South Korea, Kristina Surkambova.
Minister of National Defense, South Korea, Branislav Michko.
Minister of Foreign Affairs of South Korea, Vaclav Probana.
President of the People's Republic of China, Fabian Mayer.
Minister of Defense of the People's Republic of China, Andrei Rosenberg.
Minister of Finance of the People's Republic of China, Bara Priksova.
China's Ambassador to the UN, Natalia de Figueiredo.
UN Ambassador to the UK, Teresa Khabova.
UN Ambassador of France, Lucia Belmakova.
High Representative of the European Union, Rilke Anand.
United Nations Secretary General, Luis Felipe Marcel Gomez.
International Atomic Energy Agency, Celeste Banda.
UN High Commissioner for Refugees, Petra Sakharova.
President of the United States of America, Daniel Henrik.
U.S. Ambassador to UN, Yana Petkova.
Defense Minister of the United States of America, Ban Ki-moon.
Secretary of the State, United States of America, Alexandra Karen Lydia Boomer. So this is everything from Mountain News right now, but we will keep reporting as the story unfolds. Let the games begin.